What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Queen Common Sense coming back with another one. Chi Town holding it down, remix to the Kakalaka Sticks. I hope everybody is blessed, prospering, protected. Whoo! It is a nasty, nasty, nasty work we got going on here in these YouTube streets. Okay? It's out here in the real world too. Don't forget, we got 6 degrees of separation between what we see on television and in our real life circles. This type of toxicity is real, y'all. Okay. So I am, thank God, thank praise the Most High. I'm doing much better. I went out for my puppy Apollo walk. It took me a nice stroll. We got in a good 4 miles today. And on my way to the bodega, I stopped off to see one of my acquaintances, the clerk there. And she is another melanated woman of Hispania descent. She's an Afro-Latina. And we were chatting it up, about this here, confederacy and dictatorship and martial law and all of that czarship going on, and we had a great chat. And I can't make this shit up, yo. It seems like every time I step out and try to be a little bit more social, a Karen will find me, child. And here we go. So I had, a clear lady stepped in to the bodega, and it's a small little shop. Most of these cigar shops, smoke shops, and stuff like they're small in size. They're not, don't have much square footage. And Apollo is a service dog, so I could take him wherever, and we're training very vigorously for a service animal, not an emotional support animal, a service dog. So here comes clear lady Karen, and she's chatting it up. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, just all about me, and she spots Apollo. It's hard to miss. So, he's friendly, very nosy, very people oriented person. Doggy, I'm sorry, 4-legged person. And so, she's talking to me about her dog, and she's, got large breed dogs, and Apollo looks like an American pit, and stuff like that. And I get that a lot because Apollo is mostly white. And most times when you run into an American pit bull, they are white in color. Their coat is white. Some of them have a fawn color, just depends on the breed and, all of that. But she's basically, typical Karen. She knows all about everything and nothing about nothing. So I broke it down to her. I said, well, Apollo, my dog, is a medium-sized breed. They do have XL breed pit of many different variety bloodline, but this particular bloodline is a medium-sized dog. An American pit is a large breed dog. She, oh, okay, but I had this, I had that. She had a Great Dane mixed with something else or whatever, and so forth. So, she was chattering on about a bunch of nothing, and then why did she do it, y'all? Why did she do it? I said something else to her, and she turned around and said, oh yeah, girl, I know. I said, beg your pardon? I don't know if we've met, but you can call me Miss Angie, that's fine. I don't know who girl would be. I don't know who that is. Have we met before? She was like, no. But excuse me, I didn't know that's what I said. My brain must not have been awake enough. Excuse me, Miss Angie. I said, and you are. She told me her name. I said, okay. That'll be fine. My name would be just fine. And see, I'm saying this to said all that to say this. They know exactly what they're doing, sisters. They know what they're doing. They have been trained and raised that way to be ignorant, to think that changing their vernacular or using the same type of ghetto hood booger speak that stereotypical black folk use in their lens somehow bridges the gap to communication and relatability, and they want to tap into their imaginary inner black woman. Because so she self-corrected real quick when I made sure to indicate, ain't nobody in this place a girl. May. Bless you, beautiful. Thank you for falling through. I'm telling you, May. I ain't playing with these heifers. I ain't playing. Okay? Don't let your president get your head rocked. Speak with me with respect or don't speak. I'm not playing. You're sick of this shit. But if you care to bless the channel, please do. You see my Cash App there. We're going to get into Cappin, Kimmie, phantom issues, the Lulu, double standards, and low value women's. That's what we got. Women's. I said that with an F on the end. Women's. Okay? Like that low value clear girl up there calling me girl. And I'm probably just as old as she is. Just don't look it. Because then after I had to check her, Mrs. Clear Karen, after she talked to her about how cute I were. You see how they try to backpedal and walk that shit back? Because they know. Okay, I'm not my grandmama. I'm not going to pray for you. I'm going to bless you. Okay, that's how that goes. So now, I want to know if anybody caught this. Good morning. Always that number one girl. Was good? Was crack-a-lacking? Good to see you. Thank you for falling through. Did anybody catch this shit? Excuse my language. I'm pissed off. I don't like women like that. Or like this, Cappin, Kimmie, okay? Low frequency, low value women who overvalue themselves in certain situations. Okay? Yeah, Chicago back, I'm telling you. I walked me 4 miles today, okay? So I'm on the mend now. Watch out. But yeah, hit the Cash App if you feel me. Did you listen? I'm still stuck on this. I had to spin the block on Cappin, Kimmie with this here scene right here. Because it got stuck in my craw, as my grandmother used to say. You remember when she went over there to work out with Melody, right? And Melody got right to the business and asked about Maurice. And Kim attitude, did you see her face get all twisted up there? You remember that? Y'all remember? Y'all remember that? How she was like, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. Was it in the middle of the day or not, honey? Was it in the middle of the day or not? That's all I ask you. Why you getting defensive? See, that's how I know what I know. It's not what they say, it's what they don't say. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I ask you a question. See, that's why a lot of women don't like being around me, because I'm going to get right. Don't play goofy with me, okay? If you my friend, we could keep it real, okay? Because you didn't mind pulling up on me, playing crazy when I was going through my divorce and public embarrassment, scrutiny, and ridicule, harassment, and everything. You didn't mind picking my brain. You didn't mind having little side comments about my name change ceremony being corny, did you? You didn't mind asking me about how much is too much cheating, playing stupid, when you said cheating for you is a deal breaker, but this here fool gonna come up behind the wheel of a car in the middle of a day with lipstick on his shirt and on his lips and wrap his shit around the pole, but then you gonna get an attitude when people ask you for details. But you sure did want the deets when Sonny came on the scene with Moses, didn't you? Y'all remember this? Huh? You remember this? Remember that? Remember how she snuck up on Tisha and dragged her in the middle of this. And they ganged up on Sonny, trying to make her feel some kind of way for being chosen. Huh? Because if I remember correctly, didn't Wasteland Wander with the three-legged food truck say that Tisha had a shotgun wedding with Marcel? Ho hopping ho. She was married when she got pregnant, so she wasn't really chosen either, was she? P with me real quick. Go with me. Did y'all catch this?
And that's why I actually wanted you to come over, because I wanted to chat, because I don't want to assume stuff. Yeah. You know, all of us have been friends. Yeah. Destiny is our girl, and that's why I wanted Tisha to be here too. Yeah. To kind of see what's the ins and outs, if you even care to share with us about you and Moses. Is it actually true? Because I didn't know if there was. We saw the pictures on social media. I was just like, damn, that's trifling.
Not only were you Destiny's producer, you're the person that she talked to, tell what's going on in her life. I was like, oh, that could be one of our producers sleeping with one of our husbands.
Exactly. So if that's the case, Kimmie, then Kyle should have hid Stay Puft Marshmallow Face from you, huh? Am I missing something, y'all? Tell me, please. Holler back. Talk heavy. I'ma pass the mic. Y'all let me know if it's just me, or is this a low value side door chick trying to overvalue herself in a situation she don't know nothing about. You don't know Sonny. Why y'all up in her business, but as soon as Mel asks you, wait a minute. Soon as Mel asks you a simple question, was public record is public record? It said that nigga got caught up in the middle of, yes, I said middle, MILLAH, in the middle of the day, drunk as a skunk. Talk back to me, Chad. Come on, y'all. Let's pee.
Well, I didn't want to have your husband, so let's clear that up.
I know, it's like a professional environment.
That's very professional when I was in the environment.
Go and start dating her.
Wait, let's hear it. I want to hear it. That's fine.
You heard what she said. See, I pay attention to everything that flies out of a female's mouth. A woman is different from a female. Okay? A woman is somebody that's just going to put it on the table, or if she's uncomfortable with discussing certain things, she'll just say, let's revisit that at another time, or I just care not to speak about that right now until I get to know you a little better. But we on a reality show, right? We're supposed to be getting the real. So why is it okay for Cappin Kimmie to twist up her face at Melody, but it's okay for her to dig all up in Sonny's pocketbook about who she married because she cool with delusional Destiny? How does Sonny owe either one of these helpers an explanation when they didn't have nothing to do with the sun shining in China? You wasn't friends with Destiny or Sonny. Where was all this energy when Hotel was cheating on Mel? Huh? Did I miss something, y'all? Am I slow? I know I got a little, little sick there. I was out the loop, straggling along. I'm not slow. I'm not ignorant. I can hear. And I have 2 working eyeballs. Okay? This is how hoes do. This is how low value women move. Let's peep a little more.
Well, let's hear it.
And that's why I actually wanted you to come over, because I wanted to chat, because I don't want to assume stuff. Yeah. You know.
But it's okay for you to assume stuff about Melody when she's told Tisha, what if I show you the blueprint to put your tools and your gifts into action and activate your career so you can redefine yourself outside of the cheering in the house and being Marcel's administrative assistant? Huh? I'm trying to help you build up your confidence. This is how I did it. I have a blueprint you can use to build on. How did you assume that Melody was coaching Tisha to leave Marceau, separate from him? That's what you got out of that when they had that conversation after you called Melody bougie. Am I wrong? What's up? Y'all holler back. Am I wrong? Because this pissed me off, and I'll tell you why. I have a sister a lot like Kimmie who likes to insert herself in certain situations when she's going through her own trials and tribulations, a lot like what Tisha did to deflect and detour and distract her mind away from how trifling her own husband or her own life might be at the moment. See, I used to give my older sister life talking about me because my daughter, you know, your children, as they grow, they're supposed to be proud of you. And I only have one daughter and I have two sons. So, you know, she was a little bit outnumbered. So I was on her only girly girl space, her mama. And I'm her only parent as well. So I had to juggle that lightly with my gentle parenting style. Because my daughter has a high Libra energy. She's a Libra, so she's very sensitive. So that's how my sister would play on the triangulation, right? And when my daughter would show pride in her mama and say, oh, my mom is working on this with her daycare and she's getting ready to go back to school again and get this particular certification under her belt, because I'm going to be taking over soon and we're going to have generational business to pass down in education, because they know that was number one with me, education. And I wanted them to understand the process of being around children and watching them grow, so that when they grow up, they have a nurturing spirit. So if they do choose to have their own family, they have the patience and the tools and the knowledge and the understanding to parent properly, to break these generational toxic ass cycles that we see here in these here grown ass women. Okay, that was a mouthful. Now this scene chaps my hide, and I'm gonna tell you why after we take another look at it. Did y'all catch this?
Literally one of the few. Martel called him.
Are you serious?
It was pretty much the two of you.
You see this? You see this double standard? Oh, nobody really checked in on me. What did you check in on Mel? Have you been checking in on Mel? Where were you? Where was this energy when Mel needed some support without the gossip? Without the side jabs, without the backhanded compliments, without you twisting up your face when she tell you the truth. That's why she didn't never open up to you like that. See, I'm one of them girlfriends. I'm one of them. I'm the gatekeeper. You be defending yourself. I be in the background singing, okay? That's me. And I'ma dare you to say something about it while my girl is telling her truth and checking your ass. Okay? Because if I gotta pull up, it ain't gonna be no shit, because I'ma shut that shit down. You better not flinch. I'm one of them. I bully bullies. You not finna gang up on me. Let's check this out, y'all. This why I'm upset.
So, you know, initially, I didn't get very many calls from, you know, friends. However, I I guess my bigger issue came when so many people had so much to say. Like, if you get...
Now you know how Melody feels. You had a whole lot to say too. Let's wind that back again to her name changing ceremony. It was corny. Remember, Kimmie? Cappin Kimmie, it was corny. But who was boo-hoo crying like Destiny, moist-eyed about not being invited, and how you overvalued your worth to Melody and wasn't invited to the name changing ceremony. You missed the cut because you're a junior varsity squad side chick bench warmer. That's why. You're not that girl. Okay? But here you are. Here you are. Yammering about didn't nobody check on you.
Oh, let me say what's up. How you doing? When Melody invited me over, you know, for a little workout. Exercise helps, and it shows your concern for my health journey. But let's be clear, this is about the tea. So everybody gets to come, no exclusions. We're doing everybody.
I'm just trying to figure out what tea. What can Melody do with that information other than just shake her head like she did already? And be like, whoa, okay. And I would have done the same thing. I love, that's why me and the Scorpion crew, we get along so well. Because we don't play, okay? Virgo, Scorpio, okay? No, don't book with it, don't book with it, don't book with it, okay? Tell me if I'm wrong, please. Check me. You can check me. If I'm wrong, let me know. Is this some double standards? See, women like Kimmie who are older, they feel like their age equals superior. Okay? They feel like I'm older than you, so I don't have to answer to you. No, honey. You're on a reality show just like the rest of us. And yeah, okay, you could choose to keep certain things private, yes. But what's the point when you have nothing else going on? Okay? We don't never see this fool pull up to a law firm. We don't never hear him discussing this particular thing is bothering me about the case. We know we can't talk about the case per se, let's say hypothetically speaking, but yes, this case is just bothering me. You know, I'm keeping your boy up at night, just thinking it over, trying to strategize how I'm gonna help my client in this case. We don't even hear talk about legalese or attorney-ishness, do we? No. Just like the brokerage and the real estate-age and all of that, we see very little closures on sales of any type of property. Am I wrong? Huh? These type of chicks are what I call slovenly. The way they move, especially being older at this big age, Kimmie is, it is truly disheartening and very, very nauseating. Because Kimmie has no substance. She has allowed Tisha to suck that little tiny spark out of her soul. Because she is insecure just like her sister-in-law. And Kimmie got sick because of the stress behind having to continually triangulate with the snots to keep her sanity. And she let them sever her close bond with her only child, which is even more disgusting. That's why I lost all respect for her, because she chose that cheating philanderer over her own son. True enough, she had the means to help him cop his own apartment or home, townhome, or whatever it was he purchased, you know, and everything. But that young man was still trying to find his own path in his adult transition. And I don't respect that about any parent, father or mother, who shoves their child out into the real world and they're still trying to find their footing. That's just my opinion. Like it or hate it, that's just my opinion with Kimmie and her mothering. And that could have been a very beautiful part of her storyline prior to now if she had walked with her son a little bit longer instead of shoving him over there in that den of proclivities over at Black, forcing him into the restaurant bar industry to further tempt him to be just like his damn uncle. A hoe. See, I'm just my observation. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat here. Let me go back up. What's good, Tootsie 26? Okay, May said, the thing about me, I'm too outspoken and some people don't know how to take me because I'm a real one. That's okay. That's why I stay quiet. I'm super quiet around people that I don't know, who don't really understand my spirit and how deep I am. I'm just very quiet so they think I'm stupid. And then when I really start to speak, they're shocked. Because they're like, damn, I didn't know she was paying attention. Yes, I was. Because you invited me here, heifer. And I want to see how you and all the rest of these heifers move before I decide I want to open up to you. Okay? So I peeped it. I just don't have to say everything that comes to my mind. May said I would have cracked Tisha's face when she said that Sonny didn't owe them 2 bitches anything. Exactly. How you gonna call me trifling? You don't even know me. That's the danger of these people on this show too. My sister is a lot like that. They'll listen to all the negative narrative. They'll soak it up like a sponge, like a dry sponge. Anything negative come down the pipe, they soaking it up. Okay, devour it, and then they develop their own personal opinion about one person or a select few people's negative narrative about you, right? And then when they meet you, you get this funky stank attitude like Kimmie and Destiny and Tisha have, and you're like, what's wrong with these heifers? I don't even really know them like that, because that's how they did Melody in the first couple of seasons. They all had that little side, subtle, snotty energy whenever she entered the room or whenever she spoke. Sucking their teeth, rolling their eyes. See, nonverbal communication speaks a lot deeper than what anybody can tell you out their mouth. Okay? Tootsie 26 says, don't nobody want Marcel but Tisha. And nobody's want Maurice but Kimmie. Facts. 100,000. May says, see, the thing about hoes like them, when they come at you off guard, you have to come back at them sideways. That's true. They don't expect you to be on your toes and quick-witted with the sideways, backhandedness, nasty, nice, nasty. See, I'm that one. I'm very sarcastic. And I listen and wait for it. I be waiting for it. I'm built for it. Because I had a master teacher of mean girl. Okay? My mother was my first mean girl I've ever met, who was my first teacher. Okay? Isn't that sick? Narcissism reloaded. And you come at me crazy? And I really don't know you like that? Oh, baby, I'm going to chop you off at the knees so politely. You going to have to question, did she just check me? Yes. You're not going to make me act stupid, but I'm sure going to educate you. Okay? With a G check on the end of it. We're going to put a period on that, sister. Okay? We're not finna do that today. I used to have to do that in the church a lot when I was the choir director. Every Sunday, I promise you, for 15 and a half years, it was the same gaggle of mud ducks that would come from me in some kind of way. And I would just snipe. Bing, pow, boom. You ain't learned yet. Okay? Just like Dusty. May say, remember, these people really are not friends to each other. That's true. They're not. They're absolutely not. It ain't nothing they could do on this show to prove that they cool. Like, because I don't know if anybody took a peek. I shouldn't have, but I did. I watched the most recent Mental Monday snooze fest. Okay? And they still over there trying to prove that Destiny got friends on the show. Destiny and Tisha are so close. Oh, get out of here. May says, I'm so glad God has revealed these people to Melody, because some of Melody's real friends was at the Winter Wonder. Yeah, wasn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, she looks so gorgeous. Everybody looks so beautiful. Shout out to the content creators who put up lives and snippets and things of the Winter Wonderland. And Tank had such a beautiful birthday. That was just amazing. So gorgeous. She is such a wonderful mother. And I second that emotion, May. I'm glad Melody saw it early on. After her divorce, she kept her eyes wide open, didn't she? She sidestepped them heifers quick. That's really what they still salty about, is she didn't get caught up in the okie-doke, okay? She corralled them mad pigs right off the side of the cliff. She was like, no, baby, no. Just because I'm hurting doesn't mean I'm broken. Okay, just because I'm going through this with this idiot doesn't mean I'm not going to keep it pushing. Okay? And a lot of them are just in awe, because had it been them going through a divorce where their ex refused to allow them to take their belongings, see, all these heifers is broke. So that's why they still pissed, because she up there in that mansion on that hill. Melanie was not broke when she left her ex, okay? Melody was far from broke, okay? And I've said this before. Even if she didn't have any money, her mama and her brother was not gonna let her stay broke long, okay? Let's just make that abundantly clear one more time. So it's not only survivor jealousy, it's the fact that they know through their own lens they will be scrambling, struggling, begging, and broke. They know that. I don't know how she did it. Oh, wow, wee woo. But you kept taking a caca on her blueprint, which is clearly still working for her. Hello. What y'all got going on business-wise? Why don't you never talk about that? Since you don't want to talk about your husband and his DUI in the middle of the day coming home from his paramour's house. Okay? I'm just curious. You know? Because we see Kimmie, Captain Kimmie up here. You know, she probably thought she was gonna benefit something else from coming over to the crib with Melody. But peep this. Look at this face. Okay? Look at this face when they sit down and have a chit chat. Okay? Look at this.
Oh, there were little spur ups here and there. By the end of it all, I think most people kind of squashed them out and talked it out and got things resolved.
I felt like that was being accomplished at one point. Destiny literally apologized to me on the trip, and she walked by my room and looked at me and said, I'm so sorry, with tears in her eyes. Then You come back and every interview you do, you throwing jabs at me, and I'm not even out here talking about you. I don't know if Destiny is lying to herself about what took place in St. Thomas, but you don't apologize to someone and then come back, go on a whole interview campaign, speaking negatively, spreading lies. I don't know, maybe she just said, I'm sorry, to be like, see, look what I did. I apologize to Melody. See, I apologize. That's what it's giving.
What did she say in the interview?
She just been saying little stuff here and there, insinuating like still like as if I'm some bad friend or, you know, I'm not being true to who I am.
Have y'all talked?
And see, if Kimmie was a real friend, she would have went back and talked to Destiny and said, you need to straighten up. Either let it go, stop running your mouth about it, because I don't want to be in the middle of this. Just like when Kimmie was in the middle between Melody and Tisha. See, these type of women go wherever they think the winning team is. The majority. Oh, everybody over here is against Mel. If I go over there with Mel, I don't want that type of smoke. So I'm going to stay over here where the majority is and hide in the crowd. Coward. Now we're going to fast forward to this twisted up, distorted face Kimmie made when Melody did the same thing Kimmie did to Sonny. Let's check it.
And getting a DUI. I want her to know that I understand, you know, how she's probably feeling. It's tough whenever the world is watching you. I was like, ooh, I know Kimmie ain't happy right now.
Look at her face.
I mean, that very transfer.
Have you talked to Maurice?
You think?
There's just not a comment for me to have. What is public knowledge is public knowledge. So, when the public knowledge is public, no, it's not. I didn't say no. It is not. Don't put no words in my mouth, child.
But that's the public knowledge.
I didn't say. Just don't believe everything that's on paper.
Kimmie, she's choosing not to talk much about his case. I'm not surprised. A lot of people in this group have shied away, you know, from being transparent and being honest and open. So there's a lot of mouth when it comes to other people. And then there's not a lot whenever it comes to self. Not surprised at all. At all.
What is public knowledge is that he was arrested. They have a time and a date, and that's the part that's public knowledge.
Look at this. You see this? What you mad about, Kimmie? Are you upset about everybody what time did what happened? He was arrested in the middle of the day with a DUI, wrapped his damn car around the pole. Why? What happened? Everybody, that's a natural human reaction that anybody would ask. Even as a stranger, if I'm reading it in the newspaper, I'd be like, I wonder what time of the day this happened. A DUI, because most people get a DUI at night, partying, early in the morning, in the wee witching hours, booty call hours, right? What time was it? Kimmie? And you said it on the show, you was going through the timeline in your head, and you're normally at the office, at work, asleep. 8 or 9 o'clock, didn't she say he's normally ready to go to bed, but he decided he wanted to hang out at Black? And from Black, where did he go that made him not come home at the normal 2, 3 in the morning? Because I don't have a problem. Like I didn't have a problem with my husband hanging out with the fellas. So every blue moon, he would hang out till a couple of hours. 2, 3 in the morning, they be out doing their thing, going playing pool or, doing guy stuff. And every blue moon, you got to let your hair down. You got to blow off some steam. And that's fine, And normally the group would get back home to their wives and family 2 or 3 in the morning. We just knew that was going to happen. We knew fishing trips and stuff like that, camping, hunting, all that shit. Sometimes they stay out early till 3, 4, because that's deer and game, wildlife game. A lot of it is nocturnal, right? So they have to be out late to catch the target. It made me say Kimmie almost choked. Yeah, she was on that squash spaghetti. But look at her face. What's the matter, Kimmie? Why you mad? What's up? Why you upset about that question, Kimmie? Why you so defensive right here? Don't put words in your mouth? Is that what she said? So then why are you over here all up in a strange woman's business? Okay? It's none of your business. It's none of your business, Kimmie. What happened with Moses and Sonny? That's none of your business. But here you are, sitting up in a coffee shop, questioning a strange woman, expecting her to give you the skinny about her personal deeds. And then your sister-in-law is over here calling her trifling all up in her face. Now, see, if that was the old me back 10, 15 years ago, it'd been some furniture moving up in that restaurant, and then the popo would have showed up. Huntsville's finest would have been dragging me out of there in some pretty silver bracelets. Okay? So, I just wanted to highlight that one more time because we have selective memory. We have amnesia. We have convenient amnesia. What's public knowledge is that man got arrested at high noon. And that's the walk of shame hours. Everybody knows that. Okay? So y'all leave an eagle feather in the comments for me. Let me know what you think. Drop a crown and a pink heart for me. Pinky is still on the mend. Give her some love. Give her some watch time. Shoot her a catch app. And if you feel so, thank you for spending your time with me this 45 minutes. I love you all. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Such a blessing to have people throw genuine love and energy my way. I really appreciate it. I love you. I'm gonna be out for right now. On the flip. One love, everybody. Take care of yourself and each other. Be nice. Don't let these people blow smoke. One love. Have a beautiful day, everybody.